You don't need a $1,000 ad budget to grow your business. The smartest local service-based business owners I know are printing money with these old school tactics that their competitors have forgot about or didn't even know existed. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down 7 guerrilla marketing strategies that still work in 2026. And if you do these consistently, just like our clients here at Presto Media, you will become the name that people think of first when they need to hire someone for your services. So let's get right into the video. The first guerrilla marketing strategy we want to talk about is the Google review hijack. Now, what does this mean and what is it going to do? So you're going to build local visibility and trust without spending a dime with Google. And I know every contractor, every business owner loves that, right? So first thing is this, you're going to leave a Google review for a local business that you actually support and use. So if it's a friend's business, somebody you go to often, a restaurant, somewhere you shop at, doesn't matter. Find somebody that you use often and they provide a great service. Then you're going to post from your business Google account that actual review. Then you will attach a photo of yourself in branded gear for your company, like wearing a hat like Presto Media here, or maybe if you have a branded vehicle outside showing that you're supporting that company or business. Then you're going to drop a casual mention, okay, in the review about their location, right? Support their business, show that they do provide a quality service. Make sure you put the right keywords in there like you're trying to do for yours. And then you're going to screenshot, right, and tag them on social media. Now, why does this work? Okay, your face and brand now live on their Google listing. And also, it's another local signal at zero cost to you, and they'll often return the favor, right? So not only, right, you're stealing traffic ethically because you're showing that you support another local business, but you're just going to continue to show people that, like, hey, we invest with other small business owners in the community, and it's just a win-win for everybody. So use this, make sure you use your business account, go out there, support your local businesses, and start, I guess, ethically stealing their traffic by supporting them with reviews and putting your branded content on. The second guerrilla marketing strategy we're going to talk about is called the Goodwill drop. Now, that's how it works. You're going to show up with snacks and you're going to leave brand awareness and real relationships here. And this is hugely important. So number one, big thing is get you a big branded cooler, all right, or a snack basket. You're going to fill it up with things like Gatorades, or I like Body Armor, waters, protein bars, snacks that people that would like. Right now I eat a little bit healthier, so I would probably put something like that in there. You're going to include a business card plus a written note. And you're going to say something like, hey, you take care of our community, we've got your back, right? And just showing support to whatever it is. So you're going to drop this off at auto shops, real estate offices, permit offices, supply houses, it doesn't matter. Find other people in the area that has a lot of traffic from people, other companies, and just show them your support for being a great business in the area. So that means there's no sales pitch involved in this. You're just showing up, you're being human, and you're just keeping it casual. You're not asking for anything else. And usually with the law of reciprocity, right, people tend to want to give back. And then, of course, as always, snap a photo, tag them on social media. And don't say anything about us. Oh, we did this today. Just be like, hey, go take care of this business. Go support this business. Because when you start saying, oh, look at us, we went and did this today, like that can get a little, right? Get a little sales pitchy, like, oh, look at us doing a good deed. So make sure you make it all about them when you're doing this, okay? Why does it work? Nobody does this. They don't, right? Is it an immediate ROI? Probably not. But I guarantee you compound these things over time, build these relationships over time, and create these memorable, personable. It's going to create that reciprocity, and people are going to remember your name and start recommending you, even if they never use your service. All right, the third guerrilla marketing strategy is what we like to call the living billboard. So if you're a contractor or any service type industry, right, and we have a lot of contractors that watch our content, you're going to turn every job site into a content machine and a neighborhood ad. So this is going to be a little more relative to them, but I guarantee you can find ways, if you're another type of company, to apply this. So first thing is this, put a yard sign in or at the start of every job, and you want to say something like, hey, watch this property transformation, follow us at whatever your business is, right? This could be Instagram, Meta, Facebook, whatever you decide. Then you're going to document your daily processes now, or your daily progress, excuse me, with photos, 15-second clips, things that are time-lapse, right? So people can actually see what's happening. And what the cool part is, people in your neighborhood, right? If you're door knocking and doing all the things to get more leads through referrals in your neighborhood on every job site, what you're going to find is these people are going to probably tune in and go, oh, look at my neighbor's house they're working on, right? Or, oh, I saw them working on the house down the street. And they'll want to go on there and see the whole transformation, right? So you're going to replace with a completion sign saying, hey, another job done right, free estimates, here's our phone call, right? Give us a call. We can do what we just did for your neighbor, right? So, and then, of course, ask for testimony or a short video clip at the end. Have them be in front of your yard sign, right? Put all this on social media. That way people can see the complete transformation on there. Even if they don't see it immediately and it shows up in your social media feed for other people to see, right? You're just continuously compounding your brand, compounding, social proof that you do what you say you're going to do. And why does this work? Because every job becomes free local advertising, plus it's ready-made, easy content for you. Your neighbors were going to watch, they're going to remember, and guess who they're going to call? They're going to call your company. Guerrilla marketing strategy number 4, we call the Local Legend Series. Now, this is where you have a free video series featuring local businesses positioning you as a community connector, right? So you're going to go around, you're going to get an iPhone, you're going to get a microphone like I got right here on me, like a Rode mic or a DJI mic for $100-something. And you're going to go around and you're going to ask local businesses if you can interview them and talk about their company. So we're going to name your series like Local Legends of whatever town you're in. Like I'm in Pelham, Alabama, Local Legends of Pelham, Alabama, and then go around the area. Or I could just say Birmingham in general and just ask local business if you could interview them, right? So you reach out to them, people you already know, start with that, right? Offer them a free feature. Go in, record a short 5-10 minute video, make it super casual on your phone, make it super interesting. You're gonna post this up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, tag them, let them reshare, and then you can do this weekly, monthly, or whatever. Here's what I recommend, and we do this on podcasts and stuff, where you go out, record the interview, then you'll take your recording of your interview and you'll upload it into a software we call Opus Pro. And it will cut it up for you into short clips, and you don't even have to do it. You don't even need a video editor. It'll do it for you. And it's like $30 a month to even actually get the software, or somewhere in I don't know exactly what it is. But that will allow you to put it into a Google Drive folder for free, share it with that business owner. You can also share it on your social media, and they can share it as well. And just ask them to tag you, and hey, you did something great. You let somebody tell their story as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, and bring more awareness to their company. And of course, in the process, right, you bring more awareness to yours as well. So why does this work? Every share puts your name in front of their audience. So we're audience hacking here in a way. You become a local connector and not just another contractor. So it's another investment like into your community, another investment that you show that you support your community. And I'm telling you, like those are the type of companies we like to work with here at Presto Media. And it just makes it more valuable. And people want to trust you more, so obviously makes sales easier and gets you more referrals. Now, all these strategies build a great offline reputation, but if your online presence doesn't match that, you're going to be leaving a ton of money on the table as a business owner. And that's what we fix here at Presto Media. So if you want, you can book a call below and we'll help build you a strategy to bring that great offline reputation that you're currently building with these strategies online so more customers can find you and trust you before they ever call. So let's get right back into it. Now, the 5th guerrilla marketing strategy we want to talk about is the QR Authority Board. Now, this is a passive 24/7 promotion in high traffic community spots. So what you're going to do is you're going to design a clean flyer, good looking flyer, great branding on it. Have something that says it or a call to action on there that says need a trusted roofer or fence contractor, right? Or something that matches your brand. Scan for reviews plus get a free quote. Okay, you're going to take QR code links to either your Google reviews, a before and after gallery, a short video maybe on a landing page explaining more about what you do, what are next steps, things like that. You're going to laminate them, make them nice, and then ask, because if you don't make them nice, people are going to think you're cheap, and nobody's going to want to put them up in their business or wherever you want to put them. So you're going to ask places like barbershops or churches or permit offices, anywhere there's high traffic of people, ask if you could put it in there. Okay, don't be afraid. Refresh this seasonally, update the messaging as needed. And why does this work? People waiting are going to scan it, okay, if they're bored or they're waiting on something else. Your best proof is front and center exactly when they have time to look. So even if you're like, hey, just check out some of the projects we did, or need a new fence for your home, need to safeguard your pets, need a new fence to satisfy your HOA, like boom, scan, check our stuff out, get a free quote, whatever it may be. And like I said, I know this is kind of an old school tactic. It's just the matter that people aren't going to be willing to, your competitors aren't going to be willing to actually go out and do the legwork to make this happen. All right, guerrilla marketing strategy number 6 is the $50 referral card system. Now, I say 50, this could be any price point that you want, but you're going to turn every happy customer and their neighbors into a lead generation machine. Here's how. So print double-sided referral cards and put on there something like, hey, know someone who needs a new fence, or know somebody who needs a new roof, or know somebody who needs to buy a new house, or whatever it may be. If they hire us, you get $50. Or you could do like a higher price, more like $250. So example, we had a contractor who we implemented I think it was a $250 referral program. If somebody referred a roof and decided to go forward with their company, they got $250. They added another $100,000 last year. This is one of our clients, right? We recommended them do it just by having the referral program in place. Like, we did send them out on emails and some text to people that opted in. But at the end of the day, because we stayed top of mind and because they passed the cards out and they talked about the referral program, so they handed out 10 $250 gift cards. That's what? That's $2,500. But they made guaranteed over $100,000 in revenue. 2,500, 100,000. Yeah, I'd pay that every day. I hope you would too. So anyway, obviously leave a stack for after every finished job you have, hand the customers and nearby neighbors. Be like a realtor. Always be handing it out. Hey, if you know somebody needs it, you may not need it right now, but just let us know. Here's a card, pass it on, and you get a referral. They don't have to be customers to give you a referral and you give them money, period. Add a QR code, a simple claim form to claim the bonus, right? So if you want to capture their information, make sure you get permissions. Another way to just generate leads down the road, or put them in a long-term nurture sequence. And then follow up via text or email, just to remind them, hey, offer's still here, still stands, anytime. You can refer as many as you want. You can make up a living if you want to, if you just keep referring us. So why does this work? People love recommending businesses that they trust, especially when there's something in it for them. So cheap to print, and it scales with every job. And guess what? You don't have to hand the money out until you've closed on the job. So you can work it into your margins, and it's a super easy way to generate really easy leads. And the 7th guerrilla marketing strategy that's going to help you grow your business, get ahead of your competitors, help people remember your name, is the neighbor drop. So what you're going to do is turn every completed job into a hyper-local campaign for new leads. Now, biggest thing to do is print oversized postcards. Obviously, you can't put them directly in the mailbox because that's illegal, right? Or really door hangers is the best. Just saying, hey, we just finished a job down your street, right? Or some other type of language that you want to put on there, like, hey, check this out. Include a real photo of the project photo if you can. Put a short homeowner testimony on there, and then just put a bold call to action. Get a free estimate today, right? Especially if it's like, hey, if you're like a roofing guy, like, hey, we just had replaced their roof with insurance because of, they had hail damage, right? And obviously if they did, you probably did too. And it looks like your roof's 15 years old. So this would be a good time to have us check it out, and maybe you only have to pay the deductible. Hey, win-win, okay? Drop every 10 to 15 on nearby homes with a 5 to 10 house radius around the job you did, and do it on every single job without exception, okay? You'll be surprised how that racks up over time. And if you do one of the other guerrilla marketing strategies we talked about earlier, where you make the whole yard an advertisement, have people follow, it's even more ways to get more leads in the local marketer area. And look, if your neighbor trusted them, most likely they're going to trust you too. Now, why does this work? Instant trust through proximity. They saw your truck, they saw you work, now they have the number in hand. Super easy for them to get a hold of you. Look, these 7 strategies work great, but guerrilla marketing only builds your offline reputation. If your online digital presence isn't backing that up, half your market's never going to find you. So that's the gap that we close here at Presto Media. So we work with contractors and other service-based business owners who already have that great reputation offline, and we help them bring it online. So new customers are going to find you, they're going to trust you and call you before they ever even talk to one of your competitors. We've done this for service businesses all over the Southeast and really all over the country. And if you want us to build a strategy for you, it starts with just one conversation. We dig into your business, we find the gaps that are missing for you, and we give you a clear plan to fill those gaps up so you can grow your business. So no pressure. Click below. There's a link. You can book a strategy call with us. It's just going to give you some clarity on what you need to do. Links below. Hey, book it. And if you want to go deeper into more marketing strategies that are actually working for contractors and other business owners in 2026, check out this next video on the screen.